Mr. Avril, Detective Edgar, LAPD.
I know who you are. There are not so many of us. I saw you at the Little Jewel the other day, did I not?
You were leaving as I was coming in?
We have mutual friends. Marcos and Arias. You should have joined us last night at the club. My people saw you there.
I didn't want to intrude.
Next time. Would you like to come in?
Another time.
I look forward to getting to know you.
One question.
Yes.
Are you who I think you are?
And who is that?
Jacques Avril, secret police. The butcher of Pensionville. Who murdered my mother's brother.
What was his name? Your uncle?
Antoine Hector.
Wasn't me. That was my father.
Blind, be on the job. Kept circling back to your man here, though.
Jacques Avril. Clubhouse.
That was my thought, yeah.
Detective Edgar. Qui j'ai ennuyé?
My boule. I spoke to my cousin about the death of my uncle Antoine.
And?
It was your father they called the butcher of Pensionville. Not you.
Not me. No.
He said the butcher fled to Panama long before my uncle was murdered. Your father couldn't have done it.
We can talk inside if you like.
We can talk right here.
Do you still have family in Haiti?
Not since the earthquake.
I lost everything. A heartbreaking tragedy.
Detectives Marcos and Arias were killed 2 nights ago.
I saw this on the news. Shocking.
They said you were a valuable source of information.
I tried to be a good citizen.
Like you weren't part of Prince.
Yeah, I was police, like you.
And the CIA asset.
Whatever I could do to help my country in a troubled time.
But now you're here.
Hard work. A little luck. I'm finding my way.
In my city, where should your hands get bloody again, the State Department friends won't help you.
I'm just a businessman.
Do you have any idea who would have wanted Marcos and Arias dead?
world is filled with angry, vengeful men.
Yeah. I'm one of them.
There was a massage parlor murder last spring that fits Koreatown.
Any police investigating?
Case remains open.
Continue. Keep looking.
Be one of his laundries, too. Lots of small cash donations.
What did Averill do in the old country?
Secret police.
What kind of real estate we talking about?
Apartment buildings, convenience stores, nightclubs, pachinko parlors. If you have a particular area of interest.
I'm looking long term.
Maybe. Not worth doing otherwise.
And the fees?
The fees are appropriate. 1 for 1.
Too steep. Discount for volume. Say 1 for 3.
It will depend on the size of your investment.
This works out. Substantial.
I prefer to start modestly. See how things go.
Tape's got my father's voice on it, Beryl. I'd like it back.
Sure.
Bad news.
How's that?
Felix Mariama, DEA. His real name is Charlie Oven.
And you brought him to us.
I just learned it. You're walking into a trap
that you helped devise.
Why I'm telling you no.
Fucking federal bug.
To new friends.
Salud.
Santé.
Thank you. Tomorrow, you gonna be there?
That would be unnecessary.
Of course.
Remy will take good care of you.
2 new friends.
How can I help
I'm looking to volunteer.
you? Are you familiar with our work?
Some. I have family in Haiti, mainly in Port-au-Prince.
I have cousins in Port-au-Prince. What is your family name? Maybe I know them.
Mr. Wise. You're following me. A retired detective with time on his hands. Lurking in the shadows with his little camera. What do you want?
I want the names of the men who killed my son.
How would I know that?
A witness saw two men running from the scene. Jamaicans. I think you know who they are.
Are you threatening me?
I need their names.
Call the police.
You know who killed my son.
I'd like you to leave.
What's your emergency?
We have a trespasser.
Is he inside the building?
Fuck you.
Sir, are you there? Is everything all right? Sir.
Come in, Detective Edgar. Will you take a cafe?
No, thank you. Why am I here?
Sit, please. I was recently approached by a drug dealer. Something of a kingpin. A Dominican fellow. Thought I might be interested in a business opportunity.
To deal drugs.
To use my charity to launder his l'argent. Clean his filthy cash.
So what did you say to him?
What could I say? No, of course.
So what am I doing here?
I am an honest citizen. It is my duty to report this man to the law.
You have a name?
Felix Mariama.
I'll look into it.
Merci. Oh, one more thing. I know the names of the men who killed your two detectives.
I'm listening.
John Winston and Robert Marvel.
How do you know it was Winston and Marvel?
They bragged about it.
Why would they do that?
Intimidation. See what we did to them, same for you if you cross us.
So why didn't you tell us to Detective Edgar when he asked you if you knew who did it?
Corrupt policemen. How should I know who to trust?
Well, what's changed?
Mariama. The Jamaicans are forcing his criminal activity on me. I'm trapped. I'm scared. I had to do something.
Mariama was arrested last night for a murder in K-Town.
That is good to hear.
So what is it you want for telling us this?
Nothing. To be a good citizen, to see justice done, and perhaps be forgiven for my small mistakes.
Think I need a shower.
Yeah, you were right, Jerry. Real fucking piece of work.
Twisting truth to his advantage is an art form for him.
If he knows you're DEA, why keep up the Mariama charade?
To fuck with us.
I lost my way in.
Say we wire him up. Get the Jakes to incriminate themselves.
Dance with the devil.
I'm not seeing any alternatives.
All right.
This transmitter will get hot after about an hour.
I think he's worn one before.
Yeah, don't worry. Tout le monde cite parfois. Am I right? The whole of lies isn't deep.
You'd know.
We just need them to say the magic words, Mr. Avril.
Yeah, don't push him.
Bait them.
I understand. Detective Edgar comes from a family of heroes in Haiti. Did you know that?
Save your bullshit for the Jakes.
Gracias.
Where, Remy?
Having a personal day. Please.
What's this about then?
All business.
And you.
We need to speak about those detectives. Marcos and Arias.
Not the problem anymore. Should be talking about the business. I hear rumors
That you outsourced the killing. What?
Hired local gangsters. Took all the credit.
Who feeds you this bullshit?
If it's true, you're reckless and weak. And try to saddle me with a Dominican.
You heard wrong.
But still, maybe it's better that you find someone else to do your laundry now.
You just now come to this decision.
It's been a long time coming.
Marcos and her is dead. Benefits us all, huh?
Mostly you.
The cops them with a squawk.
Maybe you would turn pigeon too.
Your threats have no teeth.
Wait for the bite.
Yes. I'll keep my eye out for the kids you'll pay to come after me.
Come up behind on them. Both sides of the car. Cops were smiling. Thinking we were their boys.
We killed them.
Cops. No one does it for us.
Perfect.
Boom, boom.
Nothing changes.
Initiate.
Down on the ground!
See your heads! Turn around! Down on your knees!
Now!
Hands behind your head, interlace your fingers.
Face forward! Turn around!
Mr. Avril.
Nice to see you again, sir.
DDA Parker?
It's me?
Beckelman, State. Talked on the phone? How'd it go?
Good. We have what we need for now.
Great. We'll make them available to you as required going forward, but LAPD and the DEA will need to back off, as agreed.
What? Your man is responsible for at least 3 in-country murders.
Detective. Whatever he did for us in Haiti.
He ran death squads. You know about this?
Figured it was coming. Nothing you and me can do, Jay.
He's been grabbing runaways off the street, sexually assaulting them.
I started searching the house. There were boxes everywhere. Avril was getting ready to split. I stepped into a hallway. I could smell the gunpowder. I followed it. Found Toussaint, shot in the head.
And where was Avril?
I didn't know. I retraced my steps and went back into the hallway. He ambushed me. I was fired on, then I returned fire.
And how many rounds did you fire?
2, 3. It happened fast. I looked up, and then I saw that he had me on camera. He knew exactly where I was. That's when I identified myself as a police officer. I called out.
LAPD!
C'est vous-même, détective Edgar?
C'est moi-même. Mets les armes à terre.
Et vous-même? Mettez les armes à terre, tout!
Ça va marcher comme ça, partner.
Toussaint came to kill me. You saw him.
If that's so, you have nothing to worry about. The government will protect you. Now put down your weapon. Avril!
Very well. I will trust you.
And I will surrender.
He still had the gun in his hand. He brought it down.
How many times?
Twice. Double tap.